Welcome, it's Tristiane. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a short class dedicated to heating up our core or lighting a little bit of a fire. So we'll be doing some things to warm up our backs, our abdominal muscles, our side muscles, and we'll hopefully feel a little bit heated, but just really alive and awake as we finish this class. We're actually going to start lying down, so come onto your back. Find a place where your shoulder blades can rest against the mat. And draw the soles of your feet in so your knees are pointing up to the ceiling here. Place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. As you breathe in, feel your belly expand. Feel the wall of your chest expand. As you breathe out, you can actively engage your abdominal muscles to help bring the wall of the belly back. Almost coming into a bit of a pelvic tilt, bringing the lower back a little bit towards the mat, and you feel your chest just soften. As you inhale, release all of that and just feel your belly and your chest naturally expand. As you actually exhale, you can make a little bit of that effort. If your pelvis tilts a little bit towards you, that's great. Belly button towards the floor. Inhale, relax and expand. Exhale, gentle contraction and softening. Let's do a couple more like that. Let your breath here be nice and deep. You might even come into a bit of an ujjayi breath, contracting at the back of your throat, making the exhale more audible. Take one more deep breath here. With your next inhale, again, relax. Bring your hands down to your side. Slide your feet in so they're quite close to your bottom. Press down into the palms of your hands. This next exhale, press into your heels. Lift your hips up. Come into a bridge pose. As you inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift to a bridge pose. And inhale, lower down. And do just 3 more like that. Move at your own pace. Feel that contraction just like you were doing on the floor of your belly as you exhale. But now the exhale is lifting you up. And feel that relaxation, that expansion of your belly as you breathe in. It's the same movement in the pelvis. We're just making it a little bit bigger. This next time you're going to come up and you're going to stay here. Press down into your left heel. Maybe you can lift your right foot up as if you were marching. Right foot comes down and then the left foot comes up. And you'll really feel the whole center of your body working quite hard as you do a few more of these. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, right foot down. As you lift the left foot, don't dip the right hip. See if you can keep it lifted and engaged. Same thing when you lift the right leg. See if you can keep that left hip engaged. The belly button is firm. The core is working this whole time. Hopefully you can already start to feel a little bit of liveliness in the core of your body. We're going to do one more on the right and one more on the left. Place the soles of both of your feet down. Inhale, lift your hips a little bit higher. And then exhale, release. On your next inhale, hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself a gentle rock from right to left. Loosen up your low back. And we'll come into a twist here. You're going to take your knees over to your right. Spread your arms out to the sides. I'm doing a cactus because of limited space, but you could have your arms all the way out if you want. Breathe deeply here. And then take your knees over to the left. Finding your twist, releasing your belly. Inhale, come back to the center line. You're going to catch behind your thighs and see if you can roll yourself up. You can use a kick forward with your feet for a little bit of momentum as you peel the back of your head off of the mat. Keep bringing your feet in front of you. You're sitting all the way up, not quite to your boat pose because you get to place the soles of your feet on the floor. As you inhale, bring your chest forward, roll your shoulders back. As you exhale, round back with your spine as you bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale, forward, find a little bit of a cow shape. Exhale, back, cat shape. Let's do 3 more like that. Inhale, come all the way up to seated. Swing your feet out to one side. Place the palms of your hands on the mat. Coming into your table pose, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Draw your shoulders back, soften your belly. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, lift your belly up, cat pose. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift your gaze, cow. Exhale, lift your belly, tuck your gaze, cat. And again, 3 more like that at your own pace. Breathing deeply. Inhale to come to neutral. Tuck your right set of toes under. Reach your right foot back. Lift your right leg as you breathe in. As you breathe out, draw your right knee towards your nose. Inhale, right leg behind you. Feel free to add the left arm if you were a little more frisky. Exhale, knee in, potentially elbow to the center. 3 more. Even as you're lifting your leg behind you, keep a little integrity in your core. Keep a little space in your lower back so that what you're feeling is your core and your right buttock here. Reach everything out as you inhale. Place your right hand down. Place your left knee down. Just one regular cow-cat between the sides. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, reach your left leg behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. Adding the right arm if you would like. And then knee and elbow to nose. 3 more. Reaching everything out as you inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Left hand down. Walk the hands a little further out in front of you, shoulder distance apart. Slide your shoulders forward over your wrists. Elbows come a little bit back as you inhale. 3 push-ups as you exhale. Lowering just as far as you can lower and lift back up. If that's all the way to the floor, that's fine. And then inhale up. Keep your elbows, if you can, pointing back behind you, so it's a little bit of a baby triceps push-up. Last one. And then we'll lower all the way down. Tuck your pelvis towards the mat. Untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet down. Lift your chest. Find a cobra pose. Come just as high as feels good in your spine. Exhale to release. Tuck your toes under. Press yourself back towards funky child's pose. Hips towards the heels. Stretch the arches of your feet for a moment. And then inhale, sweep the hips a little bit back forward as you begin to place pressure in your hands. Lift your knees, rock your hips back to downward facing dog. Take any movements here that feel good. Pedaling the feet, swaying the hips. All right, from here, find a bit bit of stillness in your down dog. Your knees can be bent or your legs can be a little on the straighter side. Just depends what feels good to you tonight. Press down into all 10 of your fingertips. Lift your hips up and back. And then imagine that you're knitting your rib cage in. You're moving your shoulder blades apart. Your armpits are squeezing in. So the whole core of your body, this kind of girdle all the way around your abdomen and your lower back, is lifting up and in so that your spine is really supported. Take another breath here. And then soften your knees, look forward, walk or step to the front of the mat. Inhale, engage your core again, lift your belly button, find halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale to fold forward. As you inhale, roll one vertebrae at a time up to the sky. Leave your arms nice and heavy. And when you reach standing, roll your shoulders back, turn your palms forward. Inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Interlace your fingers, let your indexes point up, and lean over to your left, stretching the right side of your body. Inhale up to the center line. Exhale to lean over to the right, stretching the left side of the body. Inhale to the center line. Press the palms together as you exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Engage your core. Exhale, plant your hands down. Step your right foot back and your left foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, make your way forward to your plank, rounding through your spine. And here you could stay in high plank or drop your knees to a lower plank. We're going to hold for 3 breaths, shrugging the shoulders back. Lift your belly again, just like the down dog. Knit your rib cage together, as if you're trying to draw your ribs towards the center line of the body. Now, slow as you can, lower to the mat from the knees or from the toes, doesn't matter. You'll come all the way down. Untuck the toes, roll the shoulders back again. See if you can get those elbows to point back as you lift to your cobra. Exhale to lie yourself all the way down. Tuck your toes under, push back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Lift your belly up and in. And then with the next inhale, float the right leg to the sky. As you exhale, step the right foot behind the right hand. Take the left heel to the floor for warrior one. As you inhale, roll yourself all the way up, arms overhead. As you exhale, catch the left wrist with the right hand and lean over to the right, stretching the left side of the body. Inhale, come back to the center line. As you exhale, you're going to fold all the way forward, plant your hands, turn your back foot straight forward and back, and take your right foot up to the sky for a 3-legged dog. If you prefer, you can also take this as a table. This is, again, the knee to nose that we did earlier, but maybe upping the ante a little bit in your plank. Exhale, bring your right knee towards your nose. If that feels a little too much, always possible to drop your left knee to the floor. Inhale, your right leg behind you, table or dog. Exhale, take your knee towards your nose. Inhale, the leg behind. Now as you exhale, take your right knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, the leg behind. One more time, this time is the kind of hardest one. You're going to take your right knee towards your left elbow. A little twist. Inhale, reach that leg behind you. And now as you exhale, step your foot directly between your hands at the front of your mat, assisting it as needed. The right hand is on the outside of the right foot. You could use a block here. Turn your left toes to face the long edge of the mat and windmill your left arm to the sky, rising up to warrior two. Adjusting the feet as needed. Reach out through your fingertips, turn your gaze forward. On your inhale, turn your right palm up. On your exhale, fold back, left hand to left thigh, right arm over your head, reverse your warrior. Inhale, lift yourself up. Warrior two. Exhale, fold forward, right arm to right thigh, left arm overhead, extended side angle. We're going to repeat that twice more. Inhaling to warrior two. Exhaling, reverse. Inhaling, warrior two. Exhaling, extended side angle. One more time at your own pace. Folding back. And forward. As you inhale, come back to the center line. Turn your left palm up. As you exhale, windmill that left hand back down to the mat. Framing your right foot, turn the left foot straight forward and back. And here you're going to soften your back knee and you're going to step up to a half lift. Inhaling. Exhale to fold. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart As they arrive there, release one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly for 3 deep breaths. Just as we did on the floor, feel the belly and the chest expand as you breathe in. And you can assist on the exhale with a little contraction of the abdominal wall. With the next inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale to fold. Inhale, find that halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back. And then your right foot back, downward facing dog. Returning to our push-ups. Inhale forward to plank. If you feel frisky, you could take push-ups from your toes. If you like, you can also take push-ups from your knees. Just 3, lowering just as far as you need to go. Then you know that you can get back up. Down as you exhale, up as you inhale. It's about quality, not quantity. So bending the elbows back. If tricep push-ups don't work for you, you can always take your hands wide or do a more military-style push-up. But go slow. Really feel the work in your body. This last one, you're going to lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, lift up, find cobra. Exhale, as you release, slide your hands down, floating your nose just right above your mat. Your palms face your legs. Reach your right hand towards your right foot as you bring your left hand towards your left armpit, almost like you're swimming. And then left arm goes down towards the left foot, right arm comes up towards the right armpit. And you go side to side a few more times, working into the back muscles. Coming back to the center line, place your hands down, press yourself back to your table or your down dog. Take a deep breath here, lift your belly. The next inhale, the left foot floats to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot behind the left hand, right heel drops to the floor for warrior 1. Lift all the way up on an inhale. As you exhale, grab your right wrist, lean to the left, stretching the right side of the body. Inhale to center. As you exhale, you fold all the way forward. Turn your back foot straight forward and back. You're going to shoot your left foot to the sky, 3-legged dog or 3-legged table. Exhale, left knee towards the nose. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, knee to nose. You have 2 more. This time you're going to lift up and then go towards the left elbow with the left knee. So go to the outside edge of the body. Lift everything up. This time you go to the inside edge. If you're in table, it'll be really hard. You will not be able to get your knee over towards your elbow. Don't worry. Just want to feel the difference in the work in your core. And this time, step your foot right up between your hands. Right foot turns to the long edge of the mat. Windmill your right arm up to the sky. Warrior 2. Reach out through your fingertips. Turn your left palm up as you inhale. As you exhale, fold back. Reverse warrior. Inhale to the center. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale to the center. Exhale to reverse. Flowing 3 times through this dancing warrior, working the sides of our torso, our side core, if you will. Inhale when you're ready, back to the center line. Flip your right palm up. You're going to windmill all the way back down, planting your hands. Right foot turns straight forward and back. Soften your back knee. Step up. Bend your knees a little bit. Inhale, start to peel your belly away from your thighs, sitting your bum a little further back. You're coming towards an Utkatasana. Hands stay on the thighs. Feel free to widen your feet if that feels more stable. As you inhale, bring your chest forward, cow. As you exhale, pull your belly back around, forward, cat. 2 more like that. As you inhale, sit all the way back. Start to lift your chest a little bit higher. You can stay with the hands on the thighs. You can bring the hands to the heart, out in front of the shoulders, or even up by the ears. And you want to feel the work here in your body. Keep your core lightly engaged. You may also feel your lower back muscles here. It should not be a painful feeling, but it might be a little bit of a kind of a pull sensation or a work sensation. That's okay. These muscles are strengthening in this position as well. Sit back a little deeper. Keep engaging the space around your belly button. The best way I can describe it is what a Pilates teacher once told me. Imagine that your abdominals are a cereal bowl and you're pulling your belly button back in an effort to create a deeper well for your cereal, almost as if you're creating convexity in your abdominal area here. So it's really engaged. All of those muscles are sucking back in. It's also nice to think about giving your abdominal organs a little massage here, as maybe your legs start to get a little warm. Feel free to rest your hands on your thighs if you need to. We're going to take 2 more deep breaths. If you don't feel it yet, maybe sit a little deeper. Lift the chest a little higher. If you're already done, you can fold forward. Last breath. And then you're going to drape your belly over your thighs. Forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. As you exhale, you're going to sit all the way back, dropping your bum to the floor. Place the soles of your feet down and sit right about the center of your mat. And now we finally come to boat pose. Lift the center of your chest, roll your shoulders back. Inhale here. As you exhale, lean back. Feel your abdominals start to activate. Feel your back muscles start to activate. Now, you can stay right here. A little bit more would be to float your feet. I like to flex my toes, but you can also point them, see what feels good to you. With the feet lifted or the feet on the floor, you can simply hold. Hands behind the thighs or arms out to the sides. A little bit more, cosmic abs. Inhale here. As you exhale, take your knees to the left, take your arms and your torso to the right. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left. And you can repeat that a few times or not. See how it goes. Maybe let's try one more set. Come back to the center line. Catch behind your thighs, lift your chest. Place the soles of the feet down if they're lifted up. Take the knees out to the sides. We're going for a little Baddha Konasana here. You can be sitting any distance from your feet here that feels comfortable. Lift the center of your chest as you inhale. As you exhale, find a bit of a forward fold. You can let your chin come towards your chest. Feel free to put your hands on the floor and even move a little bit side to side here. In fact, we'll add a little bit of a side bend here. If it's too much with the soles of the feet together, you can always do this cross-legged as well. You'll walk your fingertips over towards your right until you feel a stretch on the left side of your body. Spend a few breaths here. Walk your fingertips over to the left. Stretch on the right side of your body. Coming back to the center line. Walk yourself to the center and up. Gather your knees in. Leave the soles of your feet on the floor. You can catch behind your thighs or extend your arms, lift up as you breathe in. As you breathe out, roll all the way down to the mat. Draw the soles of your feet in so your knees are pointing straight up towards the ceiling again here. Arms out to the side. We're going to go for a bridge pose, but this time we're going to hold our bridge pose. So press into the heels, press into the hands, lift the hips. And here you could stay exactly where you are. Or you could go for a little shoulder stretch, holding on to the outside edges of your mat, or even taking your arms underneath you, maybe lacing your fingers up. You can see what feels good for a few more breaths in your bridge pose here. When you're ready, release your arms if you lace them up. Release your hips gently down. Rest in neutral for a moment. And then hugging your knees one And then the other end towards your chest. Turn the soles of your feet up, holding your feet to your ankles or your calves or your thighs for happy baby. Drawing the knees down towards the armpits as you rock a little from right to left. Bringing the knees back into the chest. Relax the right foot down to the floor and then extend the right leg long. Catch the left knee with the right hand and cross it over to the right, creating a twist. Maybe extending your right arm or looking to the right to deepen. And here, really just enjoy this twist. Let it relax your belly and your core. Inhale, bring that left knee back to center. Place the sole of the foot on the mat. Draw the right knee in. Extend the left leg. Catch onto the right leg with the left hand and cross it over. Coming into your twist here. And really just let this feel lovely. This is our very last place to go before Shavasana. Nice deep stretch. A little gift for the core that has just worked for you. Come back to the center line. Place the right foot on the floor. If there's anything else you need to do, feel more than free. When you're ready, extend your arms and your legs, coming to your Shavasana. You might again like to rest a hand on the belly and a hand on the heart, feeling the rhythm of the breath. To return to your day. Take a deep breath in. And a nice big sigh out. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And roll yourself all the way over to one side. From there, you can press yourself all the way up to a seated position. Bringing your hands in front of your heart. We'll close with a deep breath together. In through the nose, out through the mouth. On 3. 1, 2, 3.